start talking to you all. This is really annoying, but it's my every morning experience. No matter what I do in terms of add-ons, but well, we're going to turn off what we can. I'm going to, yeah, that weird we thing is so bizarre. For some reason, like, a lot of streamers just say we instead of I, and I never quite understood why. And, excuse me. It's just a bizarre thing. Hopefully this will get me in. Whoops. I'm on the wrong character? Yeah, I'm on the wrong character. Shit. Oh, that'll get me in, but I'm on the wrong character. Shocking, I know. So basically what's going on is this morning I need to do whatever Undaunted. Ooh, I look terrible today. I look like just huge bags under my eyes. I bought this stuff to deal with that, and so far it hasn't really done anything. So far it's like this rose hip stuff that came highly recommended by, well, BuzzFeed, but where else do I get my makeup information? I don't know where else to look. But you see, I just have huge bags on my eyes. I've been sleeping, but I guess maybe because I've been so sick. I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. I do know that I logged onto the wrong character. So today, after I do my whatever, what I need to do is whatever the Undaunted thing is to get my tickets. And watch me get right back off again. After that, I need to start doing a little bit of filming of my most recent creation because I want to send a snippet of it in action for the ESO Housing Network. I am doing their contest for this month, and their contest for this month is a frosty surprise, and we worked on it a bunch yesterday on the stream. But the thing is that I chose things that move in it, and so it doesn't quite capture it with just a screenshot. So I want to send them the screenshot, which is the way that they're going to judge because there's multiple platforms. But I also want to send them like a 30-second snippet of how it moves. Gosh, I think I have something wrong with a tooth. It's very sensitive to cold. This is a scary thing. Anyway, so I did all of that. And if anyone wants any advice on how to enter that contest, please let me know because I can give you whatever advice that that I can do. And who knows what that is. Right now there is no prize for that contest because they said they wouldn't give one away this time, and I did offer to provide said prize, but they said no, we've already decided not to, so we're not going to do it. By the way, their Discord is listed underneath in the middle of my Twitch thing, Discord GG. That's the site you have to type in to get to do that, to join, and you should. They're nice people. They have a lot going on with them. So we're going to do that. And then we have other contests coming up, which I actually sorted. I thought ahead. I actually sorted in a document so that I don't have to like scramble and pull up the information every single time. Which I probably will anyway. Ah, it worked. I'm in. Yay! Hey, Bolsidol. Sometimes the text on my screen overlay is a little dark, so I have to like, what's your name? But I see you now. Let us deposit some monies. No, not withdraw. Deposit. There. Withdraw, just the little change. 40, 173. Trying to get ready for doing all the things we're going to do today. There should be... I just pilled something out I didn't mean to. Get in there. Lots and lots of stuff to do. So then we'll go over and we'll talk about all the contests again. The ones that we need to work on next after doing the essential, or the ESO, I always want to call it essential housing tools. It's this ESO network. So we'll work on those. Sorry, I'm just grabbing everything out of here that I need to either mail to my other character or need to list for sale. My other character is just a mule, which I highly recommend. If you do not have a mule, get a mule. They're just so necessary for life. They really are. Otherwise, you're gonna end up giving away so many things, or selling or vendoring or whatnot, and nobody wants to do that. So get one. They're cheap. You usually can get it during a sale time for like $9 or so. That's what I paid. So it's worth it. And what I'm doing here is I send all of my intricates, since I have no characters leveling up in any of these anymore, so they don't need them. I sell them on my alt character account because I'm in a bunch of no minimum guilds, and that's how I deal with that. And just, you know, list them, sell them where I can. If I can't sell them, I donate them. I know what you mean. I've worked very hard to not let that happen, though, because otherwise I would have no life. I already have no life, but I really don't need any less than I already have. Let me throw this stuff up here. Formulas. Okay. Just trying to get this done. And then I'll be able to go on my way. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, speaking of meow, my cat is still alive. This is actually a surprise because the other day he was looking just... Why did that happen? Why did I get booted from trading? Uh-oh. I see a crash coming. I see a crash coming. Yep. Crash! Booted from server out of nowhere. Thanks. Thanks! Don't ask me why this happens. I don't know why it just decided out of nowhere to boot me, but it did. I was just sitting there listing stuff and boot. Okay, so the next one after the ESO housing network is actually going to be twofold. There's two of them, rather. There is the potato house that J-Heart's doing, which is on the 25th. And then the other one is Back to Skyrim, which is going to be, hold on, I'm trying to find Steam to close it. I think Steam closed on its own. I have a feeling it was a Steam thing, actually. Steam doesn't usually close on its own, so we'll see. May have been a Steam thing, we'll see. Which I have absolutely no idea what to do for the potato one. Like that I just have not even the concept. Yeah, that is a cool one, but it's gonna take a lot of work. More than I had intended, because the photographs online aren't good enough for me of what I want to do. This is just gonna keep going, isn't it? Yeah, fuck you. Let's go to EU. Just for a little bit. Not that I need to do anything on EU, but if it's gonna keep doing this to me, might as well get something done. I have an idea. I'm gonna do, and I hope nobody steals this from me because it's gonna be hard work. But it's I'm gonna do Breeze Home. Is he? What's he doing? Touring? Oh, he is. He is. Is he touring? I didn't mean to compete with him. I don't know. I may not even be. Why at this hour? Is this his new thing? Is he gonna do EU housing hike from like now, from now on during the day? I mean, I guess it makes more sense for the EU people, but what about the rest of us who want to see him? I guess we can watch the VOD. But what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing Breeze Home, I think. And the images of Breeze Home online are just not that good. They're not as detailed as I need. They're not what I want. So yesterday I spent a couple hours setting up Skyrim again to get it to go, and troubleshooting was what took the longest amount of time because it didn't want to run on my computer. There were all sorts of errors and whatnot, and so I finally got it to to be fixed. All right, this is working fine then. I finally fixed it, and I was able to get into the game, and my main character had Breeze Home, but she's so advanced, and I did so much modding that the Breeze Home looks nothing like it does in the standard vanilla version. So I need to get another character up until the point where she has Breeze Home and then take screenshots of that. So last night I played for like an hour, got through Helgen, got through all that, and then I ended up getting to the point where I'm gonna go kill the dragon outside of Whiterun, and I was like, how, this is gonna take a lot longer than I planned. It isn't just getting Breeze Home. Then I have to decorate Breeze Home with the basic, yeah, the console commands. I did research console commands. By the way, I'm looking over here because this computer has no screen overlay while the game is loading. So that's why I'm looking over here like an idiot. There is a reason for method for my madness. So I feel like I have to get the game to that point to where I can actually buy all the upgrades. So I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I'll play Skyrim on here. And everyone, I do use console commands. I use God mode because arthritis. What I can do is I can try to add a rep with console commands and see if that'll let me do it. But that's all some stuff I did. Yeah, but it's not the gold that I need to worry about. It's, how you have to get the rep with Whiterun in order to get the house in the first place to become Thane. And then you need the rep to get all the initial decorations. So I'm gonna try that, but everything is telling me it's gonna break the game. So I'm trying to come up with the right commands to do it without breaking the game, because I just want to have it. I don't want to spend all day on it or whatever, But I have started buying some things. And you know what's interesting about it? I want to show you something. There's something really kind of cool about it. Why can't I save this picture? Screw you, hippie. Fine, I'll do it this way. You won't let me save it? Then I do it in paint. Jerks. Jerks! Alright, so this is what I am trying to show you in OBS. Here we go. So you see this? Check out this pot. Doesn't that pot look a lot like, let me see if I'm in paint at all. Yeah. Doesn't this pot look a lot, wait, I'm not in paint. Why is it being stupid? This pot to me looks a lot like an Elsewhere blue pot. This one right here on the left. And I started looking, and I'm like, oh, that could be a halalu, one of the halalu things, and this could be just a Khajiit fire pit, and this looks like Nord furnishings, so we could use these shelves or Nord furnishings. Got the garlic, got this stuff. I know what to do for each of these. But I want to have a closer view. And once I have a close, hey Devi, if I have a really bad memory today, so if I'm forgetting that I've said stuff to you, I apologize. So I think I'm gonna do this one, and I'm pretty excited about it actually. Right, and that's why I need to do the whole. That's why I need to do this and get up to that level so that I can see exactly what level. Yeah, I mean where everything is. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble today because something's wrong with my meds and I'm just off today. So my words are gonna be off. Everything's gonna be off. I apologize. But so I need to get that, and I want to take it. Yeah, I want to take screenshots of it as the standard when you move up to the point where it's fully decorated and she's fully, furnished it. What's her name? Lydia. I need to put a Lydia in there too with EHT. Or I could pretend to be Lydia. I could be in there and I'll be like, say it every single time. Like, I'm sworn to carry your burdens. This is Sorrel Tamriel. And this is on EU. And 540 items out of 700. I don't know this person, so this is the rando. Well, I play in God mode, so I mean, if that happens, I just rebres her, I don't really care about that because honestly, I just do it for the experience of playing it and for the yeah, and for the I enjoy the game, the story. With my arthritis, it's really hard for me to play like these kinds of games. So I just like to not have to worry about it. Why have I been promoted? Why does anyone like me enough to promote me? I don't deserve it. Ah! I really heavily, you know what? I just walked in here and I tried to loot this. This is how often I am. So this is such a realistic house that I tried to loot things. Hey, Bayushi, guess where I am? EU. I can look at one of your homes if you'd like. One of the ones you haven't shown me on the stream yet. This just is very realistic to me. Like, I kind of want to loot everything. Yeah, I thought about that too. I really did. That's also a good idea. But I think Bree's home will be a little simpler for me, which I appreciate. But I do think Riften would be an amazing idea, and I think you really could pull it off, the cistern. Oh my goodness, a raid! Thank you, Elder Scrolls. Much appreciated. I am actually on EU looking at houses. Hello. Should anybody is anybody on EU? I'm happy to look at your homes. I'm just looking at homes on EU right now because NA is being a stupid head and not allowing me to get on. I actually was on and then it booted me and said, boot error 3007 or something. I don't care, Bayushi. Whichever one I haven't seen that you'd like. At this point, I'm just randoing because I don't know EU that well, and I just want to see people's houses. But thank you again, Elder Scrolls. I really do appreciate it. I will send you a Prezi in game. So I'm just looking at EU stuff, getting ideas. I know J Hart's also looking at EU right now, but I think he's doing his housing hike. Oh, hi, Swanks. Hi. Nice to see you. Well, ask me. I can tell you. I don't think I've seen... I don't know. Well, I appreciate it. I apologize, Swankery, for getting that wrong. It just said Elder Scrolls TV is rating with a party of 11. That's why I got confused. So confused! Yeah, in theory, I'm a smart lawyer type. But I don't practice right now because of illness. Christmassy house. Christmassy apartment. Yeah, I'm a lawyer in 2 states, California and Wisconsin. I currently live in Wisconsin. I used to live in LA in Orange County in California. And I used to. Very nice holiday house. Lake Meyer. All right, give me a few. I did civil construction defense law for a while. And then I did family law for most of it. So divorce, that kind of thing. I left because of my health, not because I didn't like it. But in retrospect, it was probably the best thing to do because it's not any life for anyone. It's not a good life. I don't recommend it to anyone, honestly. But now I do research for a living, and that's my day job. Actually, this is my day job. What is this? Is that a reindeer? Is this a dragon or a reindeer or what? Yeah, I do. I'm not a healthy person, so I gotta worry about this stuff. I see wings. This looks like a winged... not a dragon though. Like a winged reindeer is what it looks like to me. What do you guys think? I like the face being one of those plants. I don't know. My gut's with some sort of flying mount type. I don't know. Okay, you let me know. Yeah, I guess that's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know these things. Okay, power 24. Not able to get in. Yeah, I got a rheumatoid arthritis and some other fun toys in my life, and then I ended up doing that instead of being able to practice was really hard. Especially, you know, the kind of hours you got to pull in the law firm in Los Angeles was quite miserable. So, not exactly in buckets. That's funny. They have to go out and kill the internets and make it into internets for you. Or kill the internet source. They have to go milk the internet cows. So yeah, now I do research for genealogy. Actually, I have a business opportunity coming my way. And I'm going to try to see if I can parlay that into something a little bigger. That I can do from home also. And then I do this, but this isn't for money. That's why I don't ask anybody to sub. Because I do this out of love, not out of money. And most of us don't have buckets of money to coin a word, to use a word there. Buckets of money. This is Magyal, and I see we have an orc here staring at me. This is, so they have EHT, 43 out of 2,000 effects. That looks amazing. 383 out of 700 items. So let's see what we have going on. It's interesting how they have pathways that I don't otherwise notice. I never noticed that pathway before. So here we go. So it looks like a little tent town. All right, you let me know. It looks like a tent town, like, you know, one of those marketplaces. Yeah, this looks like a marketplace to me. And then we're, you know, at some point I need to get back on NA and do my daily Undaunted, because I want the stupid mount. A little cemetery over here. I want the stupid prismatic mount. I'll be honest. They got me there with the prismatic. I'm a sucker. It's probably not worth it, but whatever. And then isn't there a sort of mid-year mayhem coming after that? I think they said they were going to do that. So this is an effect. I don't know if the whole building is or just it's skinned over with an effect, but those are walls. Chez Tonton Miguel. Oh, no. Decline. Sorry. So this is to go to Miguel's other house. So we're not going to go to that. So this house is completely not there. And this moss has collision. So if you ever have an opportunity to use this moss for a reason, it's really good to use to block people out of doors that you otherwise wouldn't expect them to. So that moss you can get from Erstwhile, or you could buy it. And I don't speak French. I sell my chicken and my something at the noble's house. I think it's the thick moss. I don't remember what it's called because I can't look it up from here, but it's that moss. ESO fashion moss. It doesn't look like a regular hangy moss. Fashion moss comes up with something wrong. Okay, it's the vines ashen moss? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe it is. Vines ashen moss. Could be. I think it's crown. Yeah, housing editor purchase tab, 25 crowns. So that's what you have to do. I don't know a lot of French, but I can usually get by some of it because of my knowledge of Italian, which I don't know a lot of Italian, but I can usually get by even though I've had 10 years of it. You'd think I would have learned it by then. So another one of these houses that are EHT only. I'm assuming they're going to put things in this eventually, like different stuff. It looks like it's in the middle of being, like the construction being changed or something. But yeah, I use that moss to, well, I don't use that moss, but I've seen people use that moss to block people out of doorways that they don't want them to go through, or create walkways. Like you can walk on the moss over nothing or over something because it has collision. And if you use it in combination with something that doesn't have collision, like those wedding fences don't have any collision, you could put the moss under them. And then suddenly now you have a walkable wedding pathway with roses on it. So, all right. So let's go to Bayushi's. Erstwhile. Bayushi, all right. Which one is this? This Bayushi. I mean, I know what house it is, but I'm curious to know which. Have I seen it? I'm wondering. You got it. I can't remember which one this story was. I don't know. Okay, I have been through that first entrance portion. if I remember correctly. The red. But I don't remember the rest of it, to be honest with you. Oh, I can't remember the answers to these things. Red. Do I have to say it? Do I have to type it? Oh, that's... See, I remember this. I remember going down this. Look at those skull going around. Bayushi is great at animation. This is not as simple as it might look. I have a question for you now that I've done more animation, Bayushi. Did you use the spiral shape maker, or did you hand move each of these when you were animating? That's what I want to know. They are linked. Okay, not nearly as bad as I thought. Okay, so you didn't use either. You just linked them and then moved them as a group. Got it. I love this effect. I remember this. I really want this bowl of blood. I feel like I want somebody to drag me through and get me that bowl of blood. I know it's PvP, but maybe if I just stand there while they get it for me. Look at the river of bodies, guys. Bayushi's got imagination. It may be kind of gross, but she's got imagination. Scary. You know, but I'm not into PvP, so maybe it would be difficult for me. So is Debella, like, you know, kind of creepy here too? What's she holding? She's holding blood. Not really my thing. Creepy. So these are also EHT, these markings on the wall. You can do those. These are just different glyphs. The one on the bottom is real, but all of these are not. These are effects that you can do also on the table. See? Really neat. Good use of your horse too, by the way. I don't know which way to go first. Oh my god, so remember we were in that house the other day, and I said to everybody, I'm like, guys, Namira is a fire crotch, because there was fire like coming up between Namira's legs, and the owner of the house actually messaged me, and she's like, big wide eye emoji, and she's like, I'm going to be removing the fire from Namira's feet now. Oh, oops. I hope I didn't go the wrong way. I'll come back to the rest of it in a minute. Woo! Blinding. Wow, I shouldn't touch this, right? Because then the cage comes down. I guess you kind of want to show that off, though, right? Yes. I remember this portion. All right, I'll let you cage me. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Wow! I'm in a cage! How do I uncage? Can I? Or do I have to start over? Or can you free me? Okay, thank you. So in case you didn't catch it, the voice warned me not to touch the treasure, and then I touched it, and so it caged me, and it was like, haha, screw you, that kind of thing. Thank you for lowering that too. Animations are just amazing. In case you're scared of doing them, They're really like stop motion in most cases. You can get away with doing it stop motion. Don't wake who up? This guy? Oh, look at that bed! How did I never notice that this bed was made out of dead flesh body things? That is incredible. And like I love the headboard too. I'm taking screenshots of this because it's a pretty intense headboard. It's pretty intense everything. And there's a sword under the pillow. Didn't seem to save him. Somebody's being kind of tortured. Very interesting. Creepy and very interesting. See, Bayushi, this is why I wanted to save some of your houses for later, because each one can just, you could spend so much time looking at each one. This is just like an effect, but it isn't an effect. I don't remember the name of that bookshelf. But what are you wearing? Oh, you've got that face thing on, yeah. I was trying to figure out why you look different. Huh. Okay, so that's part of the house? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Maybe that's where Cardi got it from. So is it all right? Have I seen everything? Because if I have, I'm going to try to get back on NA. Because I really need to get stuff done on NA. It was just being a weenie and saying I was logged in already. If you normally play on NA or EU, you probably have a ton of crates waiting for you when you go on other... Wow, did I get... Nope. No, I really don't want to swim in blood. So make sure when you go over to the other server, that you check them, because you probably have like a gazillion different crates. Unfortunately, they're probably all Ouroboros crap, but that's better than nothing, right? All right. I'm gonna go over to NA now. I could always go back to EU later if I need to. Thank you, Bayushi. It's always nice when you're here so I can show off your animations. Of course. All right, let me in this time, guys. Please. Don't kick me. Jerk feets. All right, so does Elder Scrolls TV also do houses? Or do they just do other things? I'm curious to know what they do. I know I follow them, but I never seem to catch them on. You know, like actually broadcasting. They must go at odd hours for me. Oh, wow. I'm trying to get on because I need to take a video of my entry for ESO Housing Network, which I don't know if you're going to enter Bayushi, but you might want to. It's cross-platform. Anybody should enter if you want to. It's they're just getting their feet wet, so there's no prize for it that they're providing. I might provide one if I can. I offered it to them and they said no, we're not going to have a prize, but if you're on NA, I might shoot you some money anyway, just for fun and that's probably true. Is this ever going to change? Or are you always going to have these problems? hell is going on? Oh, yeah, I guess you are at work, huh? This is ridiculous. Look, it's giving me the same friggin' error. While it's doing that, I want to show you something. This is just so not funny at all. Hey, Delicia. I'm having issues. So, let's talk about the screenshots for a moment. Let's talk about screenshots, baby. That's allowed. Okay, so we've got the window capture there. Although it doesn't want to admit that I have things open. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. You know? Some things just don't want to work. Why is Delicia breathing heavily, folks? I would like to know. It's kind of creepy. Nope. Everything's going wrong. All right, so let's make sure we turn everything off that we absolutely positively do not need. Let's turn off trading. Trading gotta go away. If anyone has any questions about any of my add-ons, I'm happy to answer them. This should work. Pyramid Head is gross. Pyramid Head is gross. So one of the things that you need to do if you're trying to... Wait, what's going on? What's going on? All right, see you later, Jolly. One of the things that you need to do if you're entering this contest that I've been talking about is you have to submit a screenshot. And the screenshot requires you have to show everything that is in it, in your picture, has to be, everything that's supposed to be in your build has to be in there. So, that's worse. I'm trying, here we go. So this is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. If you can, it's kind of hard to see. And that's why I need to go back and do a little like washing of it so that I can stream it later and it'll make some sense, because by just sending it in a screenshot isn't really gonna, it's not really gonna convey what's going on. And what's going on is the water is flowing, the pet's moving, the guy's little arms are moving, all of that. No, they don't allow effects. You're right. But I don't need EHC to build. Not that small build, anyway. So let me show you what it looks like. And it's got it in my ebony flask. It's funny. Somebody posted something today on the ESO housing forums talking about their build for ebony flask. And they show it, and it's the most traditional build, and it's lovely, but it's traditional. And they were like, you know, this is all I could do with this small amount of items, and I agree, it's tough. But when I was looking at mine, I was like, wow, it's like night and day. Mine is so bizarre, and theirs is so traditional. And some people just, you know, they don't like bizarre. They just want traditional. But, all right, so let me take my picture off of here for reasons. So you won't see me for a couple of minutes or for a little bit if I do this right. All right, where am I? Go away. Go away. There I go. There I go away. Okay. Now, this is my entry. And basically it's for this contest, you basically had to do a frosty surprise. You needed to have at least a pet, a mount, or assistance, some sort of creature like that in here. You need 2 crystals. I actually have 2 blue crystals right there in the center, but there's also regular blue crystals that the water is coming out over. And then you needed to use this plant. That plant's in there. And of course you have to use the head. The head that Eslof dragged me through to get for me, and I am super appreciative. So this will be my entry. But as you can see, like, the movement kind of is important. When you just look at a screenshot, it's hard to tell even what's going on. But unfortunately, the mount moves a lot. He's a little too aggressively moving for my tastes. But anyway, that's the entry. And now I'll put myself back on. So I just wanted to show you that that was completed. I really didn't do much offline. Crap. That doesn't have the moon gate in it. I don't care. I had a moon fountain underneath it, but I'm kind of like not wanting to bother with that again. It was a pain in the ass. Thank you. So that'll be the entry. He did have magical moon fountain stuff going on with him, but whatever. I don't have the patience. So let us do rando. Thank you. Cool. Get it? Cool. That was terrible. Ow. All right. So rando. I did a whole bunch yesterday trying to catch up and see if I could maybe get some ideas for us. Nick's tricks. She told me she fixed these. I think that's a she, but I don't know. Well, we can grab those in a little bit. Let me see. Okay. Let's do this person because I don't know them. Muriel Silverby. They're cliffshade. So I was talking to people about the next contest after this that I'm working on. The potato one is due on the J-Heart's potato one is due on the same day as DDA's Skyrim one. The Skyrim one is going to be a ton of more work. The potato one, I'm really kind of unsure of all of it. Like, I'm not quite sure what I can use for certain things, but we'll see. I have some ideas. This looks to me like a traditional 169 out of 400. I can read. Really, I can. No effects. So we've got some pets greeting us at the door, and they kind of match. That's kind of cute. And here we go. That's interesting. I never see people put that up high. It works, though. There's not a lot of room in here, so putting things up high is a good idea. Hello, BS. And Kitty over here on the desk. Lots of details. People being very careful about details, too. Meaningfully putting down items. I feel like Marie Kondo. You know? How much I appreciate all the little touches that people do of meaningful things that give them joy. It goes. We're just touring our rando of the day, and then I'm going to grab some things And hopefully somebody will drag my ass through something Undaunted. I don't care what. Much appreciated if anyone wants to. I need my tickets. I don't know what head goes with what, but I do have some heads. Some. I gotta run to. I think it's in my Strident. I gotta get those big bug shells for Vardenfell because I need to figure out too where I'm going to put the potato contest entry. You know, it's always so hard to choose the right house for the right build. And, you know, I never want to use one with a yard if it doesn't need it, because the yards are so crucial for other builds. And I don't think this one needs a yard. But it may end up in Hundings along with everything else that I've been building kind of randomly. All right, so this is where I keep a whole bunch of structural items. I'm looking for... Actually, it might not be a structural item, but if it is, I need those shells. Normally, I would just pull this up and look at it. I should take those too. I have an idea. As I'm looking at things, I'm like, oh, that could work for that. That could work for that. Rocks, stones, mushrooms. They may be undercroft. I don't know for sure. This is just great. I'm going to have to go through all these different homes to try to find it. So I'm thinking of making Mr. Potato Head, which probably everyone is going to do. But what else are we going to do, right? If there's going to be a couple of different takes on Mr. Potato Head, then there's a couple of different takes on Mr. Potato Head. I don't care. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. And then I was discussing how I want to do Breeze Home for the Skyrim contest. But it's going to require me actually playing through again a little bit because I want to be able to get screenshots of interior of Breeze Home in Skyrim, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's going to require me doing that. That's funny. All right, I did move my stuff out of here. Crap. If anyone's running Undaunted and wants me, I'm available. Undaunted, Undaunted. We are Undaunted. I don't care what we're doing. Just drag my ass along, please. I just want my tickets. That is true. Somebody must have. But like a standard one? Because most people, when I was searching, all I could find were uploaded videos of hold on. Please tell me I left Deco Track on. Nope. Well, whenever anybody goes, just invite me along and I'll go. I have reasons why I'm doing this. I apologize though. Normally it would have been much easier for me to just look and it would have been done. Just done Deco Track. This is a good example of why Deco Track is necessary because I have 80 bajillion storage homes. But this does show too how to go about working on things with ideas, because this will be like, I have a basic idea. Okay, just give me a minute. Hey January, I have this basic idea Are the shells in here? They might be. Nope, not in here. So I have this basic idea, and now I want to get the stuff for it. So, all right, I'm going to go visible. So if you want to shoot me an invite so I'm not leader, I would appreciate it. Pulls it all. I don't want to be leader because I don't know what I'm doing. Even with selecting a cheese run. Oh, okay. Then let me check one more thing. Yeah, but this isn't usually a problem. I know where it is. This isn't usually a problem though, Beishi, because usually I have deco track on and I just look for the shell and boom, that's where it is. I know where it is. But right now I've been having troubles logging in, so I turned off everything like an idiot. And this is not the most efficient way to do things, but what are you gonna do? I don't care about porting so much. When I'm not streaming, a lot of times I'll have my iPad here, and I'll be just, I swear to God, I play BitLife in the other window while we're doing things. Like I'll be just BitLifing it up. Play 2 games at the same time. I mean, that's double the fun, isn't it? All right, let me get my shells. Undercroft. Give me my shells. Here they are. 1, 2, 3 shells. I don't know what I'd use those for, but maybe something? We will see. All right, I got my shells. So this is what we're going to start with for Mr. Potato Head over here, is the big ugly shells. And then we're going to have to think. And I have to think about where I'm going to put it. But right now it seems the most logical to build it in Topol and then move it to wherever I want it to go. Because Topol has most of my stuff. I don't know. I'm just waiting on Bolsadol at this point. It takes forever for me to log in, so I don't blame him if it takes him a while. I hate having to figure out where I'm going to put things. It's so hard because, like, I don't want my house, my Hundings, to be just a mini build storage house. But that's what it's turning into at this point. I'm assuming it's just because I haven't found a better place for some of them. I mean, the fireplace will stay. I'm not going to move that. But the other stuff doesn't need to stay. So, Undercroft remains. Here, no. Nya, nya. 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 Potatoes. You are potatoes. You are potatoes. Oh, maybe because I'm moving something? I'm not busy. Go ahead and invite again. Did it not work? Maybe because I'm in a house. Oh, there we go. So you tell me when I port to you, and I'll come to you. So I'm thinking this. What do you think, people? Potatoes aren't always perfect, but I think that could be a really good potato if done right. I mean, it's an ugly potato, but it's a potato. And this will be an eyeball. And this will be the other eyeball. Oh, you're my favorite today, January. My absolute favorite. You win for the day as my favorite. And then I need eyeballs. And this is it's actually gonna be pretty flippin' adorable. Actually, I can tell. And just for fun, for shiz and giggles, while we're waiting for Volcidol to tell me to come, because I'm a loser. I kind of want to do this. Give him arms like that. All right, thanks, Volcidol. I think I kind of love it already. I don't know. I kind of dig it. Except he would be better with stick arms. All right, gee, how do I do this again? Go to my group. Thanks. I think it's going to work out. I think he's going to be cute. I got to figure out what to use for glasses, though. Because doesn't Mr. Potato Head always have glasses? I can make them out of sticks or something. Who knows? Ah! That's a good idea, Freyanka. All right, here we are. Thank you for the group. Hold on a second. Let me turn on my real gear. Okay. Ready to go whenever you are. Much, much, much appreciated. I've done this before. Do you just run through when you do it? Or do you... Because it depends. Some people just train it, and some people actually kill everything. I'm fine with killing everything. I have nothing else to do. Except build. So the potato is going to be the first one, and the second one is going to be, Philstill's right. I should just do more research and find a picture of, or a video of Breeze Home. Or I could ask somebody in one of my guilds to load up Skyrim and take a picture of a basic stream home, Breeze Home with the initial original build. I think that would be good. But either way, that's for DDA. But I don't think that it's a bad idea, because I'm thinking that, like, with Skyrim coming out, you know, it would make sense for people to actually do that contest or make houses like that and submit them to ZOS. You might get more attention that way. I think it would be really a good idea. Just a thought. Oh, by the way, I suck because I'm a potato. Get it? So, please forgive me for my suckitude. This is why I don't do vets. I don't do anything. I just do this. So, you know, I'm glad I could use those spider sacks for something. Because, honestly, like, I hate the spider sacks. They're so gross, and I don't know what... and, you know, they're bound, but I didn't want to get rid of them because they're from a set. And what was I going to do? Get rid of it? I don't know. Hey, Funky. I'm just doing a quick run, and then I'm going to get back to building. We're doing Mr. Potato Head today for the potato contest. Ooh, a heavy sack. Alright. If I'm doing anything, like, exceptionally wrong, please tell me. But I think if this is the kind of run that people can just do solo, I don't think it really matters if I'm doing anything that wrong. But, you know, if I'm really fucking up, tell me. So my cat's still alive, believe it or not. I thought for sure that we were going to lose him the other night. He's very frail. But I've decided to change his meds up a little bit. And I'm hoping that that will help with the frailness. And then once I removed one of the meds, overnight he got like starving. He ate 3 full cans of food. It was crazy. Um, he never eats that much. I mean, he's a big boy. He's a Maine Coon, so he usually will eat an entire can by himself overnight. But this was 3 cans. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy crap, cat. He kept waking me up every couple of hours. And I was like, why are you waking me up? And then I'd realize he's completely out of food again. Amazing. So whatever I changed is affecting, I think, is affecting his appetite. So the problem that I have is that he's in stage heart failure of a specific kind that is worse than, like, there are several different kinds, and one of which is restrictive, which is the kind he has, and his heart is making it so that he can't. Why aren't you changing? His heart is getting harder, and it's making it harder for him to have it beat. It's like it's fibrosed. It's just standing there, getting harder and harder. And he was supposed to be dead within 2 months of diagnosis at most. It's been almost 6 months now, and he's still here. So I don't know if you know anything about heart failure, but they'll fill with fluid. Their whole bodies will fill with fluid when they get heart failure, because their heart isn't pumping hard enough to get their fluid to go through the rest of their bodies. So you need to put them on diuretics. The worse the fluid is, the more diuretics you put them on to an extent. Otherwise, they won't be able to breathe, and they'll die. They'll die of basically of suffocation in their own fluid. So we had to put him on a lot of diuretics. Well, he's getting thinner and thinner because the diuretics make it difficult for him to absorb any nutrients. So he's basically wasting away now. So I'm playing a game with his diuretics, trying to get them high enough to pump most of the fluid out and low enough that he can not starve to death. It's such a mess. We called the vet about it, and she's like, you know what? This isn't your first rodeo. You've been through heart failure before with other cats. You're really good at it, and I actually trust your judgment. So do what you want in terms of, more or less diuretic. She's like, I think you'll make the right choices. Better than me in this situation, because I'm not there to monitor him all day long. So I'm just going to trust my gut and try to give him a more peaceful ending by doing it this way. Because, the goal, unfortunately, the goal is for him to die of a heart attack rather than die of suffocation or die of malnutrition. So we're just waiting on a heart attack, hopefully. The worst bit is, wait, that way? I thought we go up the side there. Okay, whatever. Anyway, whoa, all of these. I know this is kind of depressing. I apologize for the depressing talk, but this is what my life is. Just worrying about my sick cat all the time. But I'm not sick anymore. I don't have a cold anymore. Isn't that great? Whoops. Oh, is that him? Is this the end guy? Huh, who knew? So yeah, it's just my cat being sick. But, his brother died last February. Same age, obviously. And, he died of heart failure, but of a different kind. And his life was perfect till the end. It was like nothing was going on. And then he just, he keeled over a heart attack and died. So, thank you so much. Is that it? Or do we kill another one? Wait, I don't think I got the... Did I get the box? I don't know. Oh, no, that's the guy. This guy just rando aggroes, doesn't he? This isn't anything that I can control, right? So yeah, I mean, that's the goal. Unfortunately, Maine Coons have heart failure as their #1 cause of death, I think. So, at least purebreds, and he's a purebred. It's hard because it consumes my entire life. It's all I think about other than, you know, building or whatever. Oh shit. I died. Sorry. My bad. I wasn't paying enough attention. Thank you, Versatile. I'm really glad that this is done. Got it over with. Appreciate it. Now we can build Mr. Potato Head for reals. There's my tickets. Thank you. Whee! All right. Where do I need to go? I need to figure out, and what we're gonna do is, thanks again. I'm going to figure out how to do eyeballs, like glasses, and then irises. I need to figure out an iris too for the eyes. That should be easy. The irises. There's got to be something like a pot or something like that that would work just fine. I'd rather go through the stuff that I have first, rather than buying anything. So we will see. The butts of that might work. Whenever you're looking at things and trying to figure out whether or not they're good for your build, always remember to think about the way it would look turned upside down. Oh, this big essentially. I'm gonna move him up out of the sand, but essentially this big. Not too big. Those might work. And then I just grab everything that could work, even if I'm not sure, and then I'll play with those and see how they work. It's always about, for me, it's always about rough drafts. And white blue mushrooms. You mean those big ones that look like almost snow or something? Those might work. I would rather not buy anything at first. I'm gonna play with what I've got first, and then we'll see. We'll see if I can do it without buying. You mean these? I'm assuming you mean those. Ooh, that might work. The bottoms of these guys could be irises. Yes, but that's the kind you mean? Well, we'll see. For right now, all I'm going to do is play with some of these options, but I don't think that that's going to work. This is just a... Okay, so let me show you something you can do with EHT that I think is going to work, that I need to do. Select radius, select by radius. You select your select button. In this case, I just want it to be Mr. Potato Head. Hit the button again, and now my changes go up, so I get him out of the sand. want something blacker, I think, for it. We'll see though. I'm not sure I like this statue. It's just a placeholder at this point. This is just standing here for that purpose. It's not perfect yet. Or nor will it ever be perfect, but you get the idea. There. That'll work. Now, let's try what I have in my inventory. Eyeballs. I kind of want something blacker than this for eyeballs. I know what I'm gonna have to do. It's annoying. Ugh, I don't have it on. Hello. Moo what? Moo, yes, I'm making crazy stuff. Again. This is me. That might work. But this just makes me laugh, even though it's not gonna work. It totally makes me laugh. Oh, we'll see. But for the moment, it's too funny. Ew, it's got his eye with the light on it. Looks terrible. Ah! Too funny. Too funny. Alright, so yeah. None of these are gonna work for the eyeballs. Oh gosh, J-Heart, thank you! That's my little boy. What's up? You sick? You need something? Thanks, J-Heart. I am working on your potato head. I don't care if you see it early. Doesn't bother me. It'll bother you, but this is the first draft of the potato contest. Yeah, he's a potato spoiler. I don't care. I'm working on him. He's not even close to his last draft, but he's something. Just draft. He's not going to end up with that body, but I think he's pretty funny looking, isn't he? For those of you who don't know, J-Heart has an upcoming contest due on the 25th, which is for potatoes. Cheat! I'm not cheating, and I haven't won anything in the last month. Don't even. I didn't win a single thing J-Heart did. So, definitely not me cheating. Thank you. He's a work in progress, but he's cute. I'm still trying to figure out what to do for a nose and a mouth. Actually, I need to look at a Mr. Potato Head. It's been a long time. Mr. Potato Head. Okay, now I remember what he looks like. Oh, technique, I mean. All right. My technique. I see it. I see what you're getting at. Clearly, it's all wow, that looks really, really gross if you look at it the wrong way. Kind of looks like something naughty, but I wasn't going for that. I was going for the nose. There you go. Now he has a nose. I need a mushroom. I mean, a mustache and a hat. Pretend this is his hat for now. He's got a very hot head. We're just sticking this on here as a hat for the moment. Well, it's fun. It's fun, isn't it? I mean, that's the whole idea. It's just to be silly and fun. Um, that's all it is. A hat. He needs a bowler hat, but I don't know what I have that looks like a bowler hat. I guess this kind of looks like a bowler hat, but with weird things on the side. Right? Weird bowler hat. Looks more like a propeller beanie, actually. No, you're not gonna work. So, I need ears. I need big old ears, too. Too big. This is just crazy. I'm having a lot of fun with these ideas. Just, oh my god, I have an idea. Oh, they're too big. They're too big. Oh. Oh, this? That's only one storage house. This is just my, some of my storage. It's, unfortunately, I just buy too much. Way too much. This is nothing compared to J-Heart, though. Jesus, dude's got, like, so much stuff. He is seriously... Almost. This almost works for ears. Almost. But no. Too bad. We will get it. We will do it. I promise. We'll get there. All right, well, we got to turn these off, but let's see how they work if I turn them off and then use it. Well, I don't want him to have wings. I want him to have ears. He's supposed to have big old ears that stick out. And that kind of works. Actually, most pictures don't show him with the glasses, so I guess I don't need to do the glasses. But I do need to do a mustache and a mouth. And I need it to be a black mustache, otherwise it's gonna look really weird. What could I use for a black mustache? Yes, I'm looking at a pig. What? No, I'm not. But I'm not going to use this, but look how funny this would be. As a mustache. I kind of love it. I know it doesn't look perfect, but I kind of love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm such a dork. It's coming along. It's coming along. It's just funniness. He's funny. He's a cute mustache. But see, the truth is I want to have. He's got to have stick arms. He can't have like real arms. But I just don't know how to. Well, yeah, but that's kind of okay. I don't know. None of this is all what I always do is I do rough drafts. And this is just all rough draft. So I'm going to go to one of my homes that has storage in it and grab some stuff. And we'll see if I can come up with a mustache, a mouth, and maybe hands. That's actually a better idea than what I had. I was just going to use sticks, but cold harvest stalks sounds smarter. I might do that. That is a good idea. Oh, Bayushi, that would work. That would work. Huh. Smarty Pants is over here. All right, let's grab some things in here that might work for things. That might work for a mouth. That might work for a mouth. Long shots, I know, but what the hell, right? Mostly unlikely, but it always helps to have something. All right. We got some work here. Let's see. Let's see what I can do with it. Man, I'm gonna have to run things. Does he? Which guy? Does he look like the big bad? Or the, does he look like something else? I didn't even watch that show. I don't watch TV in general, but let's get these out of the way so we have a little room to work. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. I'm thinking. He's too small. All right, I'll look at pets later, but workshop, okay. So generally, mouths are not as bad as you might think. However, generally I should do something round instead of mouthy like this. So if I find something red, I'll do it, but otherwise, let's see. Oh! Maybe. Not dark enough, but maybe the, I also think the chimney stacks might work. Let's see. Ugh! So which do you guys like better, the chimney stack or the black Daedric rock? I actually kind of like the rock. It's bigger and so it makes them look a little bit more derpy. Now that won't work. Now if I wanted a big one, that might have worked. All right, let's move the... I'm kind of digging them though. I just think I'm a weirdo. I think I'm a weirdo and I think it works. I just felt inspired. I'll go pick up the sticks just in case, and then I'm going to pick up 2 of the little arm things and then try to find my ivory. I think my ivory's undercroft, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, this is the beginning of my resolution. This will be a resolution for a Bosmer. I think you all get what I'm getting at. It's the start. I don't know what it is about me wanting to make things bigger than they actually are, but I have a thing about making big versions of things, like a big bowl of sugar, or, you know, I like to blow them up and I just find them funny if I do that. Ah! Blinded by the light. All right. Grave tools remains. Shaker pieces. Ooh, that might work for a red mouth. That might work for a red mouth. Do I not have any ivory? I guess I don't have any ivory. I don't think the sprouts would work. Maybe young, but we'll try them. Towering. Strong. We'll try different ones. All right. Those should work. Now, if I could only remember where I kept my parlor. It's in the parlor, isn't it? I think that's in my Stay Moist. I'm going to be right back. I have to use the restroom. Bio break. 1 sec. It hit me. I know what I'm gonna do. For shoes. Important business. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do for anything else, but I know what I'm gonna do for shoes and legs. You might work for a mouth. No. What am I looking for again? Ivory. No, that's in parlor. Somebody mentioned this, so we'll give that a shot. See how it works. See how it works. See how it works. I realize I got issues, but that's just me. I like to make cute stuff. My spaceship was a cat, so it was a cute cat. But it didn't win. Nobody loved me. It wasn't good enough. Sad Christmas. I may not be a good decorator, but at least I try. All right. And I'm willing to share what I do. Huh. Did you build that one recently out of... There's one that this guy said that I saw and I loved it. And he said that his friend was making it out of hedges now. Was that you? That's not it. That dragon was amazing. I don't know if it was moving feet, but holy crap, that dragon was amazing. You did a fantastic job on it. You really did. It was amazing. I was blown away by that. If you ever watch my my stream about it, when I first see it, my mouth dropped open, and I just been like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" That's how blown away I was by your dragon. It was amazing. It was really cool. I liked how detailed it was. I liked that you bothered to make it detailed. Some people wouldn't. You know what I mean? I thought it was really coolly. It was a really good detail. So when I'm building, I tend to mess up my... Here's all the ivory I needed. When I'm building, I tend to mess up my storage houses because I use so many items and then I end up not using them. It's NIAT or not. I don't have my list open. Dragon GM probably can tell you which one I'm talking about, but since they created it, they probably know where it is. All right, that should be all I need for right now. Let us go to back to the house. And I think I have some impressive ideas right now that are going to make me happy. It's scene one. Let me just build this. Unless you're talking to Tierna. I'll open up my list while I'm porting. I don't know where it is. I guess I didn't write it down. That's not like me. Okay. You guys are going to love this. I have an idea. Okay. So, first, workshop. No. Courtyard. Wow, did I do that wrong? Rough draft. Remember, if it looks terrible, it's just a rough draft. But those are the feet. Even if we don't do it, it's just funny. Oh God, that's funny to me. Thank you. We're working on it. We're doing, here we go. That's what I was looking for. That's a better mouth. Ah. Thank you, Cromwell. We're working on it. We're working on it. We'll get it there. I just need more light to work with. There. That's a little better. Put some light on the situation, as my dad would say, because he's corny. Okay, let's try different arms. So, I think towering would be too big. Strong? What way does Mr. Potato Head usually have his arms? One up, one down. Okay. I have a friend who scolds me all the time because I get quiet when I'm building, but it's like, I'm trying to think. I can't help it. It's not my fault. It just like, he's like, dead air. You don't want dead air. I'm like, but I'm trying to... How many fingers? He only has 3 fingers and a thumb. Okay. We're gonna do 3 fingers and a thumb then. Good call on the ivory, Bayushi. And this is what I talk about when I say that my viewers actually help me build. Because you guys come up with ideas that I wouldn't necessarily have ever come up with. So whenever I do win, I credit you guys with it. But I haven't been winning lately. So don't hold your breath. I guess J Heart's kind of sick of my style. Do you? Does it look okay? I kind of like it too. It may not be done, but it feels good. It feels like it's right. The legs are too big, aren't they? He's got to be closer to his... He's got to be further down. So let's... First, I gotta move all this crap away. Oh, I still don't have a hat for him. I gotta think about hats. Alright, so now we're gonna select by radius. Pick all those things. And we're gonna do copy, paste, clear clipboard, yes. Cut and copy selection. We're bringing Mr. Potato Head to where he's going to live. He's going to live probably in Hundings right now. He may not live there forever, but he's going to live there now. And then I need to figure out a bowler hat. He also doesn't have eyebrows. He needs eyebrows. He will have a very good journey. It'll be easy. Honestly, like, this is not winning quality, but it's funny. And that kind of does it for me. You know? I'm kind of okay with that. So that was my cat. Let me show you my cat. For those of you who didn't know me, I entered into the spaceship contest with that J Heart did, and that was my entry, was this cat. Oh, it's totally giving me a laugh. That's the point. There it is. It's my cat spaceship. It lost. It wasn't good enough. That's my hearth, my fireplace. Also didn't win. I'm okay with that. So let us place, so I'm gonna copy paste, and I'll paste it here. Pastes from inventory. Thank you. I love it too. I thought it was good, but whatever. What is missing? Oh, I know what's missing. I'll edit. Now, once you paste, it won't be where you are. So you have to do bring to me, and the build will come. Yeah, he really did. The build will then be brought to you. See? And so I need to move him, rotate him around. Put him forward. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to deselect the boats. And then I want to move this down so that he's shorter, because he's very, very short. Oh no, his ear lights did come back on. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's turn his ears off. If we can. I don't think I can. A basin. Do you mean a bathtub, or like, what kind of basin? Let me show you a trick. Change these items. Turn these items off. So, turned his ears off. And then we gotta rotate him a little more so that he's facing forward. Let me look at basins. Ah! Um, The reason why I was thinking the tub is the tub's got that lip to it. I think the only other one that would have a lip to it might be the Dwarven Basin. I'm not sure. I don't know that these will have the lip to them. Basins. Darn it. Yeah, the only problem with the tub is it'll be white. And I don't want a white tub. I think Wood Elf Basin Stone or Dark Elf Basin Ringed. Either one would work, but let's go to Mornoth and make one. Or both. I'll just sell them if they're not good enough. I wish there was just a full-on black, doesn't necessarily have to be a basin, does it? Could even be a cauldron. Because a lot of it's going to be in his head anyway. Cauldron. What is a black container? Right, exactly. I'm going to look at what I have here that I can make. Yeah, me neither. But let's give it a shot. Yeah, I'm just looking at what we have here because these might work too because of the shape. So I was just looking at what I can make that might be the right shape. Because you were right when you said that. It may not. Wrong color, but otherwise pretty good. Gosh, I hate this part of building. When you're trying to figure out the right thing to use. And then nothing really strikes you as just right. Those could have been his fingers too, by the way. The grub kebabs. I think what I picked was better, but... Okay, Undercroft. It just occurred to me that these would be better ears. The pottery ear wheels. I could get 2 pottery wheels and use them as ears. They would be just the right shape, you know? Thank you. Let's try some things. Different stuffs. Because worst case scenario, we just go and sell them again, right? Yep. No, it'd be too weird looking, I think. I wish he could just wear a frying pan on his head. That'd be hilarious. Alright. So, forgive me for a moment because I'm going to look up where to get, currently get something. Bookmarks. Let's see if I can find one for sale. Ah! All right. Okay. I should be able to get one from Vardenfell here. Who is this? This is The Lonely Adventurers. Cedrith Mora. I'm going to try to get a pottery wheel. I need 2 of them. Transparent Law. The Lonely Gold Dragons, Lonely Adventures. Okay. Gives me your pottery wheel. 1. And the other one I'm gonna get is in Walmart. Might not be there anymore. We'll see. And then we'll try on different hats. Ugh. I'm sorry, this is the boring part of building. Getting the stuffs. I don't know how you guys stand it. I even get bored of my own building. So let's talk about things. Do you guys have any ideas for what you want to do? Because I wrote down a whole bunch of thoughts I had for upcoming contests that I thought we could share. Sorry, I'm looking for my list. Here it is. So I'd written down like different resolutions and stuff. So this is the first week of no AUT here, so I'm kind of curious to see if Walmart actually continues to hold the spot. I mean, I'm fine with it. They're actually not a bad guild. No pottery wheel? Gives me your pottery wheel. Yeah, but they used to be in Mournhold though. So I'm kind of surprised that, I don't know. Not that surprised, I guess. I just don't know if they're gonna. Guys, this might work. A mushroom might work for the hat. I think it would be a mushroom. Which mushroom is it? Which mushroom is it? Well, there's different ones. There's Argonians and Khajiit could give up skooma, or fail to give up skooma. Khajiit can also give up stealing, so could Bosmer. Imperials, I have no idea what they could give up. Molag Bal can take up yoga, was some idea. Orcs can take up anger management. High elves can volunteer to not be tool bags. Just thoughts. All right, shrooms. Show me your hats. That might be okay. No, these are huge. I need small ones. Bah! I mean, you could do that. I think it would be hilarious. Just saying. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I always forget Lovely North, right? Plants. Are mushrooms plants? I guess they are. All right, so Vivek City, a sturdy milk cap. Don't know what size that is, but it looks like it'd be the right size. And I don't believe I have a sturdy milk cap, but maybe I do. Nope. The sturdy milk caps, I'm hoping they're not. Gosh, I need my husband to come home with coffee. Other ideas included Nords giving up booze, going to AA. Dark elves either giving up slavery, doing their own dishes and whatnot, accepting outsiders. Bosberg giving up eating people. But I'm doing a riff on that one with the salad. So I think any of these resolutions could be hilarious and really well done. If anyone wants to do those, I would love to see it. I think it'd be great. Namira giving up eating people also. She's bad like that. She's always eating people. Stuff like that. Sheo giving up cheese. Although I don't know why he would give up cheese, because it's not like cheese is a bad thing. Maybe getting therapy for his crazy? I don't know. Just a thought. All right. We've got sturdy milk cap. I think that's the only one that would work here. Oh yeah, that would work. Then we go to, I put it in Hundings, didn't I? Generally, Mr. Wizard, I think that's a bad thing. But having a Bosmer eat salad is sort of like, there's so much wrong with that, which is why I kind of like the idea. I mean, was their resolution to be stricter to the Green Pact and they're failing? Or are they trying to stay away from eating people and they're substituting in salad and now they're going to be eaten by I don't know. Maybe have them eating a big salad and like hands coming up from the below. Like a tree is going to grab them and kill them. Because, man, there are some seriously effed up quests about the Green Pact. If you've ever done the Green Shade, Malabator / Shadowfen, all those quests, or not Shadowfen, Grotwood, I think you get my meaning. There is some messed up stuff that goes on. I don't know why the Green Pact is so brutal, but it really is. Messed up, I tells you. messed up. All right, so I think his ears are gonna go. And we're gonna put instead, all right, so I gotta turn off my air. Where would these be? There. Much better, I think. Much, 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 much better. I'm sorry they moved, but I don't really care. They look right. They're the right size. They're the right everything. So let me put some lighting here so that I can see. Maybe these will help. I don't know. Spotlighting. So there's that. I kind of dig that. I kind of dig it, guys. And there's his bowler. You think? So let's try different bowlers, shall we? This one doesn't really strike me as a bowler, but might work as a witch hat. Actually, that one might work better. I think that one works better. Doesn't it? That one might work better. Hats. We had Undercroft. We were going to work with a basin. It looks just like a beanie to me. It doesn't look right. Other basin. Yeah, too beanie-y. Beanie-y. I need more light. This is just not helping. I need more light. Maybe the fires help? Nope, not really. I hate doing it at night. All right, so my thought is this one or so he's the possibility, and this is the other one. It kind of looks like a witch cat, but the color is right. I don't know what to do now. I don't know which one to use. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna sit on it and let it and ponder what I'm gonna do. Just think, ponder away. But for now, I'm happy with it. He's in progress, but I like it. He pleases me. Yeah. Man, I'm beat. I'm gonna call it, guys. I'm so tired. It's probably because I haven't had any coffee. But thanks for helping me with Mr. Potato Head, and I will see you tomorrow. And probably online too. So have a good one. Thanks again. Chat with you later.